Welcome back to Askewed Reviews. And today I'm reviewing a film that's currently in theaters. And the movie that I'm referring to is the 2025 film Hell of a Summer. This was directed and written by Billy Brick and Finn Wolfhard. So this was definitely a fun movie that had a big throwback to classic slasher films. So here's the concept for this one. We have a summer camp and a bunch of camp counselors that have just arrived and are trying to get everything set up before the kids show up in a couple weeks. Now, everyone here at this camp is there for their own reasons, whether it's recapturing their youth, trying to prove themselves, finding romance, having a good time and partying with their friends, trying to get laid, and of course, killing everyone else that's there. So everything seems fine for these counselors at first, except for the fact that the two people running the camp are somehow missing, and now it's up to them to try to start to get everything set up. As all of these counselors are just having a good time partying and drinking, someone with a devil mask shows up and begins trying to take each and every one of them out. So, will any of these people survive this camp encounter as they are in the middle of nowhere? Their phones are all missing, their vehicles have been disabled, and quite a few of them are idiots. I really enjoyed this horror comedy. There's a lot of great, funny moments and a very timeless feel. And what I mean by that is you really could imagine this movie being in the 80s, 90s, early 2000s, even today. And there's very minimal things you would have to change for it to be in those time periods. Now, it clearly is a modern day film as you see things like smartphones. They make mentions of things that we are aware of today, but it really does have that 80s feel to it, especially for like camp style movies, Friday the 13th, Sleepaway Camp, any of that kind of stuff. Having watched this film, I am now no longer surprised that Finn Wolfhard and I think Billy Brick are going to be working on a remake of Idle Hands after this, because it definitely has that style of humor. Pretty much every character in this film is also very much a cliche, and they do a really good job, in my opinion, on keeping you guessing as to what the situation is with the killer of this film. I absolutely recommend checking this one out while it's in theaters. If you don't have the ability to do so, definitely check it out once it's available on streaming. So if you've already seen this film, or if you end up seeing this and then watch this video, please let me know what you thought of it in the comments. At least for me on my scale, I'm going to give Hell of a Summer a 3 out of 5. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Skewed Reviews. And if there are any other films coming to theaters that you think I should watch and do a review for, please mention them in the comments.